Howdy folks, how we doing? We are... I thought I'd give you a bit of an update to progress, harvest progress, and a bit of a fast track update whilst I'm going through Bedford. I'm going to go straight through the middle of Bedford. John Deere over there, is he he's got flat tire or something, he's parked up on the pavement. Don't know what's up with him, whether he's lost. Perhaps he's nipped to Lidl, Audi even, get his shopping. Anyway, back to case in point. Yeah, harvest. It sort of seems to have come and gone. We've been flat out since really it's like the second week of May. We got into silage. It was a good crop of silage this year because it was a wet spring. So there's no end of grass about. And silage that rolled straight into hay, and again loads of hay about because of the wet spring, no end of grass, and then hay rolled into harvest. There's no break whatsoever, all three merged together, and so we're all pretty knackered, to be fair. But we've cut, Baler's done a lot of bales. I've done over, what have we done over? Done over 10,500 bales so far. And touch wood, our class keeps on romping along. I've broken one billock on it. That was because, look, there's a zebra crossing here. But let's cross by the roundabout. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? No, I've broken one billock. That was because I didn't notice that some string had got caught up on the billock, and it broke it basically because there was a few strings hanging off it. But that is pretty much all that's gone wrong with the baler. Very rare, just don't get out of it. Yeah, it's a good baler. I really do. Yeah, I've really grown to appreciate it. The overload system, which I think I've gone over in the past, on the pickup and the pre-stuffer, which stops it if it overloads, stops it automatically, like the metal detector on a pickup on a forager. It stops it bang like that. On a forager, it stops it so you don't damage your knives when it picks up a bit of metal. But on this, it just stops it when it overloads. It will stop the pickup if you overload the pre-chamber, or if you overload the pickup itself, and then you slow the baler down, and it puts it through, and away you go again. So no, it's a hell of a baler. Come on, mate. So yeah, really chuffed with it. Harvest itself, it don't seem that long since we started really, but it has been, we've been going since first week of July, so I've been going about a month, and combine is basically got clearings up to do. I've still got, well, I haven't got a lot to do, but there's probably a few more jobs that will come. People will ring up and say, oh, can you come and bow this, can you come and bow that? But certainly knocking on the door of being done. So it's been a good season. And the weather, I know I've talked about the weather before, but we've had, I think in the past probably 3 months, we've had maybe 3 bits of rain, and none of them have come to above 3 mil. We've had absolutely nothing apart from, well, you can't actually see it, but we've had absolutely nothing but current bun, i.e. sun, which has been, it's been great. You've been able to get on, not had the pressure of getting straw baled up because it's going to get wet, or shall we bale it, it's not quite fit but it's going to rain. But I've had that twice where straw has got wet, but I've had it only twice, and that was only on, it wasn't on a great deal of acreage. But yeah, apart from that, it's just gone swimmingly. You know, you've just been able to not worry about leaving bales out. Just there's been no weather pressure at all. But on the flip side, we haven't touched any groundwork yet. I mean, normally we'd be busy drilling rape or auto casting rape at the minute, but we haven't done any of that. The Joker won't go in the ground. The Heaver combi lift we've got, which is a set of discs, a row of discs, a set of deep ripping times, another set of discs, and then a packer roller on the back. That will go in just about, and does make a fair job, but buggers it takes some pulling. Just going to cut tyres up, burn diesel, and wear a lot of money's worth of metal out. So we are still holding off at the minute for rain, but I mean, there is talk there's going to be no rain for August, so we'll get a point where we'll have to have a go at sunning. So I mean, we'll run out of straw jobs to do, you know, soon, so we'll have to do a bit of cultivations, otherwise we'll might as well go on holiday for a week. So, but no, it's been a summer to remember. That's a sure fact. That is a sure fact. Oh, the other thing, you know, fast track. What a tool! What a tool this tractor is. You know, we've got autumn cultivations coming up, and to be fair, I can't wait to get stuck into them with her. She's been brilliant. You know, I've been on this baler. Well, it's done, like I say, done over 10,000 barrels with the baler. It's just, even though it's a single axle baler, obviously it's not sprung. It's not a sprung axle, not a sprung drawbar or anything like that. Not that you get them on balers, but it just, you know, it's just so comfy, just so comfy. You know, if I had a sprung double axle baler, it'd be even better. But no, it's just cream of the crop, this tractor, cream of the crop, and it hasn't gone wrong. Touch wood. Everyone said, oh, that'll break down, that'll do this, that'll do that. Not a thing. I think I don't know if I've told you, the only problem it did have when we first got it, it was this, the front suspension wouldn't settle. It was kept falling, then it'd rise up, full rise up, but they soon sorted that out, and since then it's been perfect. Even in these hot days I've had, when we had it 36 degrees one day, and the old aircon, I still only had it up at half. Lovely and cold. I mean, that's really, they really have improved it over the previous, you know, like the 3000 series and 7 and 8000 series. It really does keep you very, you know, keep you cool very well. I think mainly because they're all your vents around the steering column now. You know, they're not up there blowing down. They're all right close to your body, and you know, they do work very effectively. So yeah, jobs are good, and I bloody love it. And my boss Henry will take the pee out of me saying the sound I love JCB, but I don't care. I don't care, Henry. I don't care. I love them. Yeah. So anyway, today we're on the way to do about 50 acres. We've got a Bosch through over at well, it's actually at home, so nice easy little job for a Sunday afternoon. There's some bales about earlier. Now, I've even been thinking about replacing my old truck. I did get a chance the other Sunday to go and have I nipped into Marshall's Land Rover, which is only just over there, the local dealer, to see what they got floating about. And they did have a lovely late Discovery 4 in there, black one, which I did ask for a price on, but they'd only had it in a couple of days and they'd sold it within a couple of days, so it's a bit of a shame, otherwise I'd have probably bought it. But so they are on the lookout for another truck for me. But since I've been there, I have been thinking I really ought to have a test drive in a 5 just to see what they are like, and then I can share my thoughts with you, see what you think of the Discovery 5 as well. I still think, I may be proven wrong if I do have a test drive, but from the looks of it, I did have a look round at one, and the storage space in the back was considerably less than the Disco 4. I think they're just too, not being funny, they're just too posh. I might be wrong, but the Disco 4's a nice motor, but I wouldn't worry about sticking a load of string in the back of it, or it's still, the Disco 4 to me still strikes me as a bit of a works vehicle, like. But the Disco 5, it's more up there with the likes of a Range Rover than a Discovery, in my opinion. But like I say, it might change when I have a go in one. We will see. So yeah, I might have a word with them, see if I can have a Disco, one of them 5s for an afternoon, just see what they're like, do a little review on it. Yeah, apart from that, that's a bit of an update, really. Obviously there'll be some more videos coming out. It'll start to be autumn cultivations now and that sort of stuff when it does eventually rain, hopefully. Also, I might stick up a little compilation harvest drone video, set to a bit of music. I ain't done one of them for a while. Yeah, apart from that, jobs are good. So, hope you've all had a good harvest. Those of you that are watching the farmers, stay safe out there. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the vid, and I'll catch you on the next one. Ta-ta!